Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be looking at my Game Week 3 squad and how it went, and also the preview for Game Week 4. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff as well, and check out my Twitter, Captain FPL1. The league code is also on the screen if you're interested. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it. So we start off in goal, Nick Pope, who had an agonising clean sheet wiped out in the 90 plus 7th minute in stoppage time against Wolves. Jimenez scoring the penalty. Real shame. I think he was on to get about an 8-point return, so nevertheless unlucky, but he's 4.5 minutes and not a big problem. Defence, it wasn't a good week for defence. There's only 3 clean sheets in the league, and from all sides that weren't expecting to get clean sheets. Robertson played Arsenal again. I was expecting it to be like at least one goal for Arsenal. Luca Dean, Everton were poor against Aston Villa, but he created lots of chances alongside Robertson. Walker Peters just looked very poor for me, and I think when I had my wild card, he would definitely be going out of that very soon. And he also picked up a hamstring injury towards the end of the game, so he might be out as well. Bearing in mind I'm playing Arsenal next week, I could assume that Sergio Aurier will probably take the right back role. And Zinchenko, he created I think 5 chances in this game against Bournemouth, and they were unlucky to not keep the clean sheet. Harry Wilson scored an amazing free kick, but again, he's one for the long term, hopefully, depending on Mendy. The midfield, a good showing for the midfield. Salah got 15. Again, I've got the captaincy wrong 3 weeks in a row now between Salah and Sterling, where one's outscored the other. But Sterling still returns 16 points on the captaincy, so I can't complain with that. Martial got 5 points. He got an assist for Daniel James's goal. Again, he looked quite poor against Palace, but I think United overall were very poor. And again, he did come off with an injury, so one to watch out for. Ayoze Perez, he's just not lived up to the hype at all. 2 points, subbed off early again. It's fair to say that I'm going to be getting rid of him for next week, and I will go for my transfers in a little bit. And up front, Jamie Vardy, he returned the faith finally with a 1 goal against Sheffield United. Very happy with that. 2 bonus points as well, so I'm glad I kept the faith with him. I actually put a poll on Twitter saying, should I bring in Marcus Rashford? And then actually Rashford, he missed a penalty, so I did well. And the Pookie party continues, 11 points, and an instant return, which I'm very happy about. So of my 3 transfers, I got returns from 2 of them, which, you know, I still managed a 14-point return, so very happy. So a points return of 66, obviously taking away the minuses, so 62 points, which is above the 44 game week average. Move on to 191 points now. Overall rank, I've got another green arrow, a huge green arrow, up to 234k. So things are looking good. We're going in the right direction. And without further ado, let's just check out my transfers for next week. So a fairly straightforward transfer. Mason Mount is coming in for Ayoze Perez. Perez has been absolutely awful, and he's going to be having a price drop fairly soon. Mason Mount, 6.2 million, has got a knock from the last game, but I think he's going to be able to be fit for the following game. That's what Frank Lampard has said. So a fairly straight, easy transfer. Usually I would probably have rolled my transfer, but I'm thinking unless my team does really well in Game Week 4, the wild card will come into play during the international break. So I'm just trying to get rid of my transfers before that. But with that in mind, my transfers, let's look at the team for Game Week 4. So Nick Pope starts with an unfavourable home game against Liverpool. To be fair, Burnley are a solid side, so they might keep Liverpool out, but obviously I have 2 Liverpool assets. The Burnley's 1 asset in my team, so preferably I would just love loads of save points from him. You know, if I get 3 points, 2 points, I'll take it as long as my Liverpool players deliver. Defence, we have Robertson, Burnley away. Again, I don't know if he's going to keep the clean sheet. You know, Liverpool just don't look solid enough there. Against Arsenal, they seemed better, but they're still conceding that 1 goal, which is worrying. You know, paying 7 million for a defender, and the fact that Robertson hasn't been returning attacking returns like Trent, it's worrying. So I feel if he blanks in this one, and I do decide to wildcard, he'll probably go out. Luca Dean, Wolves at home. Again, Wolves have got the Europa League hangover, which we saw against Burnley, and it wasn't for Jimenez, who was the star man for them, I think they would have definitely lost that game. So I think Everton can keep a clean sheet hopefully in this game. They'll be tired against playing Torino, and to be honest, they're probably going to put all their best players against Torino. They only won the first game 3-2, so they're going to want to make sure that they get the win. And then Zinchenko at Brighton, hopefully City can get a clean sheet in this one. He looks pretty nailed on to get one. Midfield, we have Salah, Burnley away. Again, hopefully we'll get some more points. Mount comes into the side against Sheffield United at home, which Chelsea look really good attacking wise. So although I think Sheffield may limit them to maybe 2 goals, I could see Mount getting in them. Martial, again, if he plays or not, hopefully he should. Southampton away, Southampton again don't look solid defensively. So hopefully Martial can stay in that striker position and get more goals. Sterling, Brighton at home, I think he's an easy option to have. He's delivering points every single game, and you can trust him for the captaincy. And then up front, this is a bit different. So obviously Vardy and Pukki, they're pretty set on. I think the West Ham Norwich game will be a very high scoring game. Same with the Leicester Bournemouth game. But I've put in Mason Greenwood, which I think it might surprise people. But if you look at my bench, Walker Peters is likely going to be out or probably won't play for the Arsenal game. Dendoncker, he got benched on the weekend against Burnley. And I think it might be the same thing again after the Europa League game for Gameweek 4. Lundstram, Chelsea away, don't see him getting many points there. I think clean sheet, I don't think will be on the cards. Maybe a goal assist. He does look very attacking. He actually should have scored last game week. But yeah, I think Griezmann is the best option. There's been lots of rumours that Lingard hasn't been impressing. And bear in mind, Greenwood got about 30 minutes off the bench. Could be a sign that he might come into the side and maybe sit behind the striker, or maybe go up top himself. We don't know. So he's going in as a punt. I think that fixture against Southampton away looks a nice fixture. So that's the reasoning. And then the captaincy, yeah, Sterling's got the captaincy. Hopefully I can get it right this time. End of the day, Salah and Sterling both score. I can't really complain. I just think that Burnley will be more solid than Brighton. So Sterling and City, who are on fire, should be getting the goals. So that is my Game Week 4 team. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. If you want to tweet me any queries about any of your teams, I'm more than happy to reply to them. You know, the FPL community, we're here to answer any questions, any doubts, and give the best advice that we can. Obviously, football can't be predicted, but we're there for you. So yeah, please subscribe and keep the channel going. Also remember that my team is not set in stone. I will post my confirmed team on the Friday. I think it's Saturday morning deadline. So I'll do Friday night. I'll probably put my team out to confirm what I'm doing, but I think this team won't change unless I get any updates on the injuries. And yeah, good luck for next game week, and I'll catch you in the next video.